about the linguistic foundation of Ashanti culture. So, through this language, the Ashanti people have preserved their stories, progress and wisdom, creating a bridge between generations. Central to Ashanti culture is a deep spiritual connection of ancestral veneration and the worship of various deities and spirits, which binds the living and then the departed. Similar to the language of what happened. The Ashanti chieftaincy system, led by the Ashanti, plays a pivotal role in preserving cultural norms and resolving disputes. Traditional leaders are the guardians of a cultural heritage that stretches back through the annals of time. The world famous Pentecost is not just fabric. It is a virtual narrative of Ashanti history, values and aspirations. Each pattern and color combination tells a unique story. And wearing Kente is a symbol of cultural pride. The craft symbols still gain meaning as on clothing, poetry, and various forms of art, serve as a universal language, conveying complex ideas and emotions with elegance. Our artisans demonstrate their exceptional skills, showcasing these symbols through various ways, such as wood carving, poetry, metalwork, weaving, and woodwork. These art forms not only visually cultivated, but also deeply rooted in cultural significance. The region's unique reading piece of dance and the graceful movements of traditional dances infuse Ashanti culture with vitality. These artistic expressions bring communities together in celebration and commemoration. We pass down our history and wisdom through storytelling and folklore. Great storytellers and historians are the custodians of this product tradition, ensuring that the stories of the Ashanti remain eternally alive. Festivals such as the Adekesi Young Festival are not merely events, but living expression of cultural vibrancy. The colorful robes, tunics, and integral gold worn by the Ashanti during festivals, and other occasions are more than just garments, but expression of status. The cultural heritage of the Ashanti people has become a vulnerable asset in the tourism sector. Places such as the Kumasi Cultural Center, the Shah Palace, Kupukwa, the Second, and Armed Forces Museums, Okafanochi subsites, Bobori Forest Reserve, and Lake Bosumchi contributes immensely, both in terms of revenue and cultural awareness to the region. Ashanti is rich in mineral resources, including gold, bauxite, manganese, silica, sand, limestone, clay, and sand deposits. Today, the region is still an important contributor to Ghana's economy and development. In Ghana, about 70% of businesses in the country belong to the informal sector. Large, micro, small, and medium scale enterprises. There are about 160,000 MSMEs in the country. The main drivers of the economy in Ashanti are agriculture, industry, and services. The majority of the workforce works in agriculture and wholesale and retail. Due to the extensive urbanization and its central position, the Ashanti region is home to a big share of the services economy. The service sector in the Ashanti region is the highest performing sector with a revenue of about $7.2 billion US, and about 42 million Ghana cedis, followed by the industry sector, with the agriculture sector being the least performing sector. The big and important market of Kumasi helped to maintain it as the second most important hub for trade and services after Accra. This also leads to shrinking numbers of people working in agriculture, which is still employing 26% of the workforce. Ashanti region is situated in the tropical area, and this land cover is dominated by a mosaic of cropland and tree cover. Climate and demographic changes are increasing pressure on the decently functioning government system and deteriorated infrastructure. This endangers the economy and health of the entire country. Severe impact of climate change on all the sectors, deforestation of Ashanti lands, mainly attributed to the unsustainable land use changes, which is also another factor that contributes to the intensity of environmental hazards and the inadequacy of the energy, hindering the growth and development of the area and keeping the area lagging behind its potentials. So, from a socioeconomic point of view, the area suffers of low level of higher education and lack of technological knowledge and acceptance, contributing to a growing unemployment rate. So, in order to maintain the environment, economy, and society in a stable state, Ashanti needs to improve education and the use of available technologies. So, this should also be complemented with creating and enforcing the legal framework with focus on sustainability. So, addressing the challenges before us of inclusive economic transformation, equitable access to services, and enhancing durable peace and security by integrating the climate challenges, digital transformation, urbanization, and ensuring no one, especially children, women, and girls, persons with disabilities, and youth are not going to their own key. So, the African Continental Free Trade Agreement is a development instrument that provides an opportunity for micro, small, and medium enterprises to export to other African countries. So that's boosting intra-African trade. Yet, many SMEs in the region lack relevant information on products, actual requirements, and on processes and procedures to access a single African market. So today, more than ever, it is imperative that African countries reduce their dependence on export of raw commodities and imports of finished goods. So, as noted by Brookings Institute, the successful implementation of AFTA could result in the doubling in size of Africa's manufacturing sector. So, an increase of annual output to 1 billion by 2025 and the creation of about 40 million jobs. So, these opportunities are already unfolding, particularly in areas identified by UNDP's Future Report 2021, such as automotives, leather and leather products, cocoa, soya, textiles and apparel, pharmaceuticals, mobile financial services, and cultural and creative industries. So it is important to continue to support industrialization in the Ashanti region with strong linkages to domestic economies to help the region in Ghana as a whole achieve higher growth rates. So higher growth rates, diversify its economies, reduce food insecurity, and exposure to external shocks. So to achieve these entrepreneurial sectors, to achieve these entrepreneurial sectors, needs to embrace advances in digitalization, skills training, and infrastructure development to leapfrog the region's industrialization agenda. So, the changing climate is causing increasingly adverse impacts on ecosystem structure and function, including wildfires, destroying forests and biodiversity. So, human health risks, infrastructure destruction, socioeconomic impacts, and cultural disintegration. So, meanwhile, human activities, including practices of illegal mining, are still driving greenhouse gas emissions and worsening atmospheric concentrations in the Ashanti region. So, a situation that is precarious for the survival of the future generations, as scenarios show that global surface temperature will continue to rise at a warming of 1.5 degrees Celsius or 2 degrees Celsius will be exceeded during the 21st century if deep reductions in CO2 and other greenhouse gases are not achieved in the coming decades. So we must work together to leverage carbon finance and build resilience with risk insurance to intentionally show the pathway for climate resilient development and sustainable future. So the things that the region depends on and value, including its mineral deposits, forests, wildlife, and agriculture, are experiencing the effects of the changing climate. This is impacting lives, particularly communities that directly depend on these resources. So, Major hazards such as fire, flood, drought, pest infestation, disease worsened by changes in climate conditions are on the increase. So, yeah, there was this huge protection gap in MSMEs within the region. Where disaster losses are covered by insurance, but 50% to high income company. So, it is important to find ways of coping with losses arising from this major hazards to strengthen resilience and protect lives and livelihoods against the impact of disasters within the region. So, the Central region is a testament to the power of tradition and the resilience of the people who have preserved their heritage through the ages. The flourishing of entrepreneurship in the Central region is a demonstration of the civil adaptability and forward-looking spirit of its people. So, the combination of tradition and entrepreneurship forms a dynamic industry that not only enriches the lives of the Ashanti people, but also contributes to the growth and prosperity of Ghana as a whole. So, celebrate this remarkable culture and this entrepreneurial spirit today. Let us acknowledge the importance of nurturing and supporting such rich heritage and dynamic economies. So they are the trails that strengthen the social fiber, the social fabric, the economic vitality of our world. So we still want to promote multi-stakeholder partnership, decent work and gender equality, human rights and inclusiveness approach, especially the youth and the disabled, to ensure no one is left behind. Thank you.
Thank you, Nana Papa Abel. Thank you very much. We appreciate this awesome speech. Now, for the next speech, some key things I kept noticing was the fact that we need to come together, we need to support each other, we need to maintain the heritage that we have as Ashantis, as Ghanaians, to uphold to uphold Ghana, right? So let's give a round of applause. A big one. Thank you very much, Ghana. You're so out. So AfriConEu. Digital innovations. Now, have you scanned? Yeah. You get a chance to be featured on AfriConEu platform, and it's a big platform. You get a chance to be featured. And have you been tweeting? Tweet at AfriConEu, tweet at Hackerspace using the hashtag AfriConEu. Now, how many of us have heard of the African Free Continental Trade Area? Let me see my hands, those who have heard of it. The AfCTA, or AFTA. They say we shouldn't say AFTA again. We should say AfCTA. How many of us have heard of it? The African Free Continental Trade Area. Okay, so if you have not heard about it, then we are going to get an awesome gentleman who is the CEO of Ghana Chamber of Young Entrepreneurs in the person of Mr. Sharif Gali, to come and talk to us how as Africans we can unlock the economic potential leveraging on the AFTA. So with a round of applause, let's welcome Mr. Sharif Gali. Please, keep clapping to reflect, keep clapping. He's my name anybody, the one with the money. Keep clapping. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Please.
Good morning. Glad to be here. That was an awesome introduction. To talk about AFTA and how it serves as a catalyst for startups and inclusive growth. But before then, I want to share something. Growing up, when I wanted to be a public speaker, I had a mentor that I follow a lot, somebody like Nana. Anytime he goes on the stage,
what he says is that standing on all existing protocol. So once he says that, he looks down. So following him, I thought that when they say standing on all protocol, there was something you stand on. So when I also started speaking in the public, when I go and say standing on all, perhaps I haven't gotten the protocol to stand up. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, and I'm happy to hear from you. That was a very powerful speech, especially in the Ashanti region, the land of ideas, the land of business, the land of development, the land of culture. Everybody in Ghana knows that if we want to talk about the preservation of the African culture and that of even Ghana, it is work. It is work. I want to hear that every God is Ashanti region. And even though as a northerner, one thing people don't know about me is that my mom is an Ashanti. So I'm too like, because in the north, if your father is a northerner, you are not. Ashanti, if your mother is an Ashanti, you are what? An Ashanti. But unfortunately, my father overpowered my mother. So we are more aligned with the north, but I'm an Ashanti as well. So ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, today I stand before you with a heart full of excitement as we embark on a journey together. A journey that seeks to unlock African economic potential, a journey that centers on the transformation agenda of the African continental free trade area as a catalyst for startups and inclusive growth. Africa, our beloved continent, is a home to the world's most extraordinary landscape, cultures, and people. Yet far too long, we have seen our potential stifled, our opportunities limited, and our talents underutilized. But today, my friends, we stand on the precipice of a new era, an era where the economic powers of Africa will no longer be underestimated. The African Continental Free Trade Area, also known as AfCFTA, is not just a trade agreement. It is a declaration of intent, a symbol of unity, and a testament of our collective determination to rise above our challenges as Africans that have held us for too long. AfCFTA aims to create a single market for goods and services, breaking down barriers and encouraging economic integration among African nations. This, my friend, is the golden ticket to our prosperity as African young people. Now, the potential is starting when it comes to AfCFTA. As I said, African continent is rich in resources, innovation, and untapped entrepreneurial spirit. Our youthful population, just look at the young people here. It is a force to be reckoned with. And our diverse culture has always been one of the key things that strengthen Africa. With the AfCFTA, we are not only connecting nations, but we are working on trade and supporting our small-scale businesses to grow. I was in Germany last 2 weeks, and a question was asked. Then in Africa, what can we be proud about? It wasn't asked with a bad intention. It was asked so that we tell them what African has. And do you imagine what I will have to tell them what African has? Do you know why? Ladies and gentlemen, Africa has the largest market. Crop for yourself as Africa. When you walk to commercial market, why do you go there? Mostly if you go to sell, why do you go there? Because customers come there, right? People come there to buy. You go there because you know that is one of the big markets. And so you respect the people over there. So why is it that Africa has the largest market yet? We are not respected. Yet the price of the cocoa that we produce, the price of it is determined somewhere called World Trade Center. You know our World Trade Center? But the cocoa that our great-grandfathers have been farming, our chiefs and elders, their price is determined by somebody who sits and tells you that the cocoa you produce, I'll buy one by this amount. That is Africa. But I told them that that is not the only powerful thing about Africa, because we have the young people, we have the unity, we have the culture, and we have the togetherness. And when Africa is united, you and I know that we don't need any other person. We will determine how much we are selling what we have. And that is what the AfCFTA has come to solve. What thing that's come to solve is that allow you and I to train with our brothers in Nigeria, Niger, Benin, all the African countries you can think of, without having to travel to Turkey, any other country before we come. Do you know that after last year, or even this year, if you want to trade with South Africa, you need to fly to outside before you come to South Africa. Your goods have to go that way. The ship that comes here. Do you know that's what happens? So you have the goods here, you are just selling it to your brother. So for example, let me give you that. If I want to send product from Accra to Kumasi, and they say that the goods have to go to Tamale before they come to Kumasi. What do you think about that? What is this slavery, right? But I want to, it is like I'm sending my ship for you to verify before my products go to my brother. But AfriConEu is coming to solve that. What AfriConEu is going to do for you and I as a young person is that if you produce your product in Kumasi today and you want to go to Nigeria, all you need is a certificate of origin. A certificate of origin is just a certificate to say that this thing was actually produced in Ghana. And that's all you need. You can take it to Nigeria and sell to any other person. That is AfriConEu. What other thing AfriConEu seek to do for all of us is that if you have the market of 1.3 billion people, you don't need to go to Europe to sell again. Well, can we even sell 1.3? Can we? Even in Ghana, we still have market that our businesses cannot sell, but to talk about 1.3 million. So how then do we sell Africa? AfriConEu is giving us that big market. One other thing the AfriConEu is giving you a line is that at yourself here, you can run a business with another one person in Nigeria, in any other country, without necessarily working or taking a car to Nigeria. And this is an opportunity for us to be united as Africans. Our forefathers fought for it. All of you know about Atupani Nkrumah. He said the independence of Ghana is meaningless until it is linked with the total liberation of the African continent. We do not have freedom if your brother is not having freedom. You cannot be rich when other African is poor and you call yourself a rich man. So in Africa and Ghana, we are doing well. We need to link that with others in African countries. And that is what AfriConEu seek to do. So from today, I want you to know, I was told this should be inspirational, not motivational. And that's why I'm inspirational, not motivational. Remember, I'm African. It is our time to take charge. If we can think around ourselves, our money revolves around us. Is that not it? We don't need a dollar to waste it. And nobody can tell me the dollar is still Ghana. It's determining to you. But at the end of the day, look at our chiefs and our elders. Respect to them always. Do you see them wearing the shirt I'm wearing? What are they wearing? Can we stand up for them? It's a kind of occasion I need it for them. You see, they don't do this thing because of our culture. They are telling us coming out that this is what we should look like. And look at them. To be honest with you, if you walk in here and they say respect, who will you give the respect to? You look at me and think that I'm from where? This I put it in them and I don't know where it's done. Please, you can say that. Thank you very much for saying. I just want you to appreciate that preserving our culture and promoting what is made in Ghana is important thing. See them clad with our goals. If any of us have that goal as a young person, what is the next thing? You think that I cannot see his goals? But Nana is preserving our culture, and that is where the riches is. Somebody said that you can only be called rich when they teach you that be what you are wearing, then they shake you, then they can find money. If they shake all of us, hold our leg and shake us, how much we find? I'm not saying that the shake Nana. But I think if we shake Nana, we get gold. And that gold is something that makes up the rich. But he is preserving our culture and showing the richness of what we have in Africa. And this is what we need to do, all of us. Don't be ashamed of yourself, we are growing. You are allowed to wear the clothes from Turkey, all of the other places. But remember that we must always preserve what is ours and consume what is ours. Today, there are some companies that are here that are Ghanaian or what we call it, Kumasi businesses. This shoe is from Kumasi. Even though I'm wearing top and down from somewhere, I make sure I'm wearing something from Kumasi. So come for this. And I wish to see that for all of us going forward. That is AfriConEu. It's us from our own houses, wherever we are. Not so much about talking about others, But ladies and gentlemen, let me get back to my speech. Like I said, Africa has all the opportunities you can take. But let's talk about startups because my topic was connected to startups. Startups are literally those who start business. They are mostly innovative. The question is that if you look at the economy, the black economy is a startup, the innovators. In Africa, we can talk about startups doing incredibly well. You've heard of startups such as Flutter Waves, Angola. You've heard about Junior. How many of you have used Junior before? It's from Nigeria, I'm proud of it. You've heard of the Trader Foods. You've heard of Paysta. You've heard of Investa. Easy Pay from Ghana, right? How many of you have seen Pizza Man, Chicken Man? It's from where? No, it's from where? You don't see the one for yourself. Pizza Man is from Atlantic region. The guy started in KU in Sudan, so don't be proud of him. Today, Pizza Man has expanded everywhere in Accra. Pizza Man, do you know what? The day I found Pizza Man, whether the food is good or not, I am biased. I'm eating Pizza Man. That is a Ghanaian brand, and I want to eat it. I am not saying don't buy PHC, but buy Pizza Man. So if you want to because that is my brand, that is what I am relate to. We have all of these startups in Ghana, and they are doing well. But very often, we have a lot of problems that we have to go through. And now I'm telling you that after has come to solve it because the AfriConEu takes away for them to easily access markets. So if startups are only having a meager market here in Ghana, AfriConEu giving them 1.3 million customers, also creating a dynamic ecosystem whereby these startups can flourish, their businesses can grow, they can also create jobs. It also empowers our startups to access resources, investment, and partnership needed to compete globally. But AfriConEu, the AfriConEu is not just a business, it is also about inclusivity. It is about ensuring that the benefits of economic growth reach every one of us, from the bustling cities to the remotest villages. It's about empowering women, youth, the marginal community to participate and benefit from the new founded opportunities. As we unlock the economic potential through AfriConEu, let us remember that inclusivity is not an afterthought. It is the heart of this transformation. It ensures that every African has the chance to thrive and prosper regardless of their background or circumstances. So what can we do to make this a reality? All of us here today. We must all of us embrace the spirit of collaboration. So governments, management, young entrepreneurs, SMEs, civil society organizations, individuals. We must come together to support the Ghanaian startups. We must remove the barriers. If I want to trade Benin, I should be able to get out from Ghana, travel to Benin and set up a business. That is what we want. That all of you can do, Ghanaians and government and everybody that is involved. We must invest in the education of our young people and their skill set. We must foster an environment where innovation is rewarded, where failure is a roadblock but a stepping stone to success. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, let us be inspired by the potentials that lies within our breasts. Let us unite under the banner of AfriConEu, a beacon of hope, an opportunity for all of Africa. Let us unleash the entrepreneurial spirit of our youth. Create a continent with dreams and not just a nature by hope. Create a continent where dreams are not just nature by realities. Together we can unlock the economic potential. Together we can build a future where startups thrive and inclusive growth becomes a norm. Together we can show the world that Africa is not just a cradle of humanity, but a birthplace of innovation, progress, and prosperity. Thank you very much, Nana. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sherry. That was very inspirational. How many of us are inspired to start our businesses and transform it and expand to other countries? How many of us, if you are inspired, oh, well, you're not inspired to start your own businesses or collaborate. How many of us are inspired? Thank you so much. AfriConEu. Digital innovation. Now, how many of us have scanned? Just open your camera and scan it. Just open your camera and scan it and get the chance to be featured on all our platforms. So open your camera and scan. Also, remember to tweet. We want to trend. We want the whole world to know that AfriConEu is in Ghana right here at Space. So these are the hashtags, and then you tweet at us at AfriConEu and at Space. So take your phones, go on Twitter, and then be tweeting at us. Let me see you on your phones. Let's do that quickly. In the next 30 seconds, let's go. Oh, I want to see you on your phone or laptop. Let's tweet. Go on Twitter, write something, take a picture. Okay, so let's do this. The person sitting by you came here because of this program. Now take your phone, open the camera, and take a picture with that person, and let the world know that you are here with that person, and tweet at us. Let's do that. Let me see the selfies. The groupies and all are awesome. Awesome. Let's do that. Please, I need a photographer to be taking the Nanano so that people will know that Nanano are here with us. Yes, take the groupies, take the selfies, and post that we are live here at AfriSpace. Hashtag AfriConEu, hashtag AfriSpace, at AfriConEu, at AfriSpace. Let the world know that we are here, and keep retweeting as well. Yes, do that. Thank you very much. As I keep talking, we are entering the season of networking. So Louis is coming to take us through a very interactive networking program. So Louis is coming, but keep tweeting, and let's welcome Louis from Innova to take us through this amazing networking event.
Hello, good morning. How are you? Are you enjoying these two speeches?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, I am motivated to network and to enlarge our community, AfriConEu community.
Yes.
Okay, so now we have a small challenge for you to engage with each other, to meet each other. So we are going to play a game. It's called bingo game. Do you know bingo? Or it's a new activity for you? Do you know? No? Okay, so I'm going to explain. We will give you a small sheet with some tasks to do. And then you have to grab your pen and try to network with with all the people in the room, and try to find, for instance, a person who has worked with European partners. Once you have met the person, you just have to write the name in the square, and then the first person who has filled up the squares with different names, it has to be different names, must shout out bingo. Can you shout bingo? Bingo. Okay. So just record it. You have to fill in all the squares with different persons, and you have to write it with the pens. Are you ready for that? We are going to distribute the papers for you, and once you're ready, I can make the count to start. Okay. We are distributing the papers. Okay.
Luis, do they have to complete it all?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. So
All the
they
squares.
have to find someone who has worked in a tech company before. So you go around.
So, once you have the papers, you can start. Let me see.
Yeah. People. So you have to stand up and go around. And they cannot write the same name as that. So they should start
Are you ready?
networking. So when do they say bingo? When they complete all of it? Okay. Okay, now we can also explain a bit.
Okay, so I think for the chiefs, we will just pardon them. But for the rest of us, this is what you are going to do. You need to get a pen, and then you move around the room. Now we have certain phrases on the sheets. So we're supposed to find someone who has done this activity before. So for instance, the first one has worked in the tech company before. If you find someone, you write the person's name though. Now, if you fill everything, then you shout, bingo. Are we getting it? So that means that we need to network with people, ask them, what have you done? Have you achieved that? Have you achieved that before and that? And once you fill all these squares, then you shout bingo. So let's see who gets it fastest. So let's all get start interacting with people. People choose that you can help to them and then ask them. Group one, start.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's just one name in one box. One name in one box.
How long for you? Wow.
Something nobody else.
You want to hear How is it going?
We have.
Okay. See squares. She asked him, so I am in partners. It's okay. But wants to be an entrepreneur. She's that salad. Is it okay?
Salad.
Okay. So, if the last one of fishes, has been in more than 5 countries. Actually, okay. Is the best for master? Is the best for master? Okay. This is Germany. We have China, and who's participated in 5 activities of AfriConEu. We have China. Okay, what's some digital information have? Usually uses ChatGPT online. Okay. Usually it's the list. It's freelance. Is only peer addictive, still as an innovative idea, child. Have started your own business, use podcast. Okay. Has raised funds for a project, media. Okay. Has made an online platform, Sunrise. Is connected to me on LinkedIn, charity. And can name 5 partners of AfriConEu. Also. And can name 5 African entrepreneurs. Thank you. So congratulations for being the winner. We have a special gift for you. So we have here, I think it's we have here a special notebook for you. And congratulations, can you get one more photo? So congratulations to participate in this game. We hope that you can network and to let some with the other persons in the room, which will facilitate when you are in teams. So you know each other, you know the dreams that you have, and it will help you to work in teams. We are just going to the other activity, and thank you all for the participation and enthusiasm. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mary. So at this time, we are going for a coffee break for 15 minutes. We are going for a coffee break for 15 minutes. The coffee setup is on my left, right in front of the main administration block for upper space. So aside the chiefs, all of us will make our way to that side for us to have our coffee break. So when you get there, you will find the dishes with the caterers, and then you can also enjoy yourself. So don't let the networking end here. Kindly move on to the snack side and then enjoy the coffee. Please, 15 minutes. The time is 11:15. So we are coming back at 11:30. 11:30. So we will come back here and we will continue. And we are going to have an amazing time. So let's all move to the smart side. Thank you very much. Remember to continue tweeting when you are eating your snack, when you get there, engage others and continue tweeting. The tweets are important. Remember the hashtag AfriConEu, and then remember to scan the sheets to give us your Twitter details.
Yeah. Yes. How are you?
Let's start. So that those outside as we are ready, and they'll come in. If there are some empty seats in front of you, kindly fill it for us. We don't want anyone sitting at the back. If there is an empty seat, yeah, yes, no, not no. No, here I don't have the seats that I want to. This your entire emotion. It's continuing shout. And we have to scan. Let's be scanning. Let's be scanning. And go and fill the time so that we get a chance to be featured and then we can talk to I'm putting together the books. of them come to the front desk, they will explain to you and what you can do. Is there anyone that having to the bank? Let's see that. Can we go to the front desk as we wait for those coming? And they will explain to you. So the front desk, I'm sending people to you for them to fill the board. For them to fill the board. AfriConEu. I'm tired. AfriConEu. Especially plastic waste as possible. So you have your bottle to be every bottle of water. Now what you do is that if you want to drink more water, just go to the bank where there's a dispenser with water and you refill your own bottle. Are we good with that? So one bottle and then refill it as many times as possible. The dispenser is at the back. And if you have nothing, the I will kindly have a choice to tell us Hashtag AfriConEu. We want to church. We are in Ghana, right here at our space. So that we can start the next session. Let's all get seated. Let's all get seated. So we can start the next session.
Bueno, me está tirando.
Thank you, everyone. Snap. You might have a snap. Oh, okay, nice one. Everyone, you. We are moving to the next section. I'm going to have I'm moving to the sense of individual come and discuss about how they can build a thriving African system. And to talk about that, we have Mr. Alex from Capital. I'm happy for Mr. Alex for us. Yes, and all. Now, to have do this program, the people he's coming to start with, we have Mr. Editor from CRS, Professional Innovation. We have Madam Acha from CRS, Women's Serving Women's training in Africa. Women's training in Africa. Then let's keep tracking for Mr. Soli. And then finally we have Madam Patient Sakama Madam Patient. Okay. Thank you very much. So I hand over to Aaron, who is going to do a fantastic job. Please keep him going.
So I think to go to ask your words like so much about because there's going to be help with the kind of program. And I think the next one will help so much about it. So I will say in our practice in our class work after I knew about it. Before we go on discussion, then just wanted to show something on the school there. We can look at the map and it's showing have a visual of this market. And when we see what countries in Korean, we can see that they're rapid fire countries. And then the next slide, what are the sunrise, bounds that both go so that we put this in my mind. This one was my answer was that they were started in pioneers by what African Union. But they started in March 20, we started this campaign when we started. In 2021. And the is being done at the free movement of people, goods, and services, and to support the only good and development of local concepts. 54 countries are significant for looking at the largest people who are Africa. But not all have rectified. I think this of the day is 44 of them who have rectified it. We are learning by looking ourselves as ultimately to 1.3 billion people across the continent. And thinking that our combined GDP of $8.4 billion. all in your time, and no wonder after has become a boom across the continent. And we are people on the ground, you know. And I want to know your view. I know that we are spoken to a lot of people in the morning, and we've all been introduced by your names. But of course, I want our audience to know you and what you actually do. And then we'll have a bit of a discussion of how access affects you and the people who work with you. So let's start with a little bit of variety. Your name, when you work, and when you do those contacts with one people.
Hi, everyone. I love the energy of this place. My name is Patience Sakuma Purple. I work with African Technology Business Network. What we do is we empower startups in Africa who are interested in driving digital inclusion. So those who want to make change on the African continent using technology. Thank you.
Thank you. Now let's go on to Wow. Thank you very much, Albert. Sorry, I have to be in these glasses because I have a problem. I don't want to leave it. I'm going to leave I was spreading the infection. But thank you very much, Albert, once again. My name is Yao Ebijanti. Over here, I would like to take things at the ecosystem level. So I'll say that I'm the Director for Research and Policy on the Ghana Hubs Network. So think of the Ghana Hubs Network as many hyperspaces across Ghana that have formed the network to enhance policy, making the innovation, entrepreneurship, and startup space, run programs in acceleration, innovation, community innovation, prototyping, have spaces that support making and tinkering all across, as of the last count, we are 66 and counting across the 16 regions of Ghana. And as we go on, I will explore some of the work that we've done in terms of the after sensitization across the country, things that we need to be able to scale to ensure that each one becomes a people and a grassroots movement. So I'll share more on that. So much more.
Hi, everyone. Can I see the woman here? Oh, one of you can say is yes. Please, don't mess around. That's going on. Okay, so I mean, we want to actually bright up everyone. You can see that the women here are just brightening the whole things. I think we are doing better than the lights over there. So I'm from Women Saving Africa, and Women Saving Africa, Women Saving Africa is a female and business hub. And our focus is to drive the inclusion of women and girls in entrepreneurship, leadership, and tech. So just like Sapama said, we are also looking at how we can drive more women into the tech space, the business, and the leadership space as well. And living environment that will facilitate the access to 3 critical resources, funding, networking, market access, mainly for these women and girls in the ecosystem. Thank you.
Thank you. And finally, for taking all the last question. Yes, okay. So, like you said, I was introduced earlier, but then I'm Sharif, I'm a chief servant of the Ghana Chamber of Young Entrepreneurs. The Ghana Chamber of Young Entrepreneurs is the National Association of Young Entrepreneurs. Basically, what we do is to champion the interests of young people by advocating for policies that will set an enabling environment for you to do business. We also do capacity and mentorship. We are not a hub, but we have hubs as members of the chamber anyway. But we do create capacity building for young entrepreneurs. We also do funding and investment mobilization. For those of you who know, just last week, we were able to use $3 million, everyone is aware, to support young people. And then aside that, we do trade facilitation, where we take young people to several trade events outside and even within Ghana. For the past couple of years, we've taken young entrepreneurs to about 14 countries, different countries. to not just to travel, but experience and create partnership. And then finally, we do research as well into what are the things that are affecting young entrepreneurs and how can policymakers adopt all the research that we do to be able to formulate the right policies to support young entrepreneurs. And we've been doing this close to 10 years now, and we hope to do more. We will only rest when every young person in Ghana who wants to start business have the needed tools to start, grow, and scale. And that is what we seek to do at the Ghana Chamber of Young Entrepreneurs. Thank you.
Well, this like probably work with young people with businesses. And we know that business exists without faith. Also, the most important thing, and that's why we start out and significantly have so much interest in this aspect of it. But what I want to find out from you, and then my thinking to work with you, how do you think that after you affect your own organization and the startup of young people that are working, and what can you do to bring to them? Let me start from as well. Use it for what is doing. Our parents style.
All right, thank you very much.
I want to be really interested in that.
So, as we shared on this, we are looking at a lot of 54 different countries coming together to the and then we are looking at the potential opportunities that we explore by all of these. Now, what AFTA seeks to do is to be able to ensure the free movement of people, free movement of goods and services throughout all of these 54 countries. Now, we all share the kind of work we do in our various places, and especially when it comes to research and innovation, you realize that you cannot just work alone. Alone, you can do little, but together we can do much. But then how then can we explore the potential opportunities across all of these countries? Now, I got a chance to visit about 6 to 7 different hubs in Germany somewhere in 2018. And beyond the knowledge that I acquired, I realized that there was still a gap. I wanted to look at the African perspective to understand how hubs are being run from various African countries, because there's actually a wide gap, and then there is not much you can actually transfer when you come down to Ghana, because you realize that you want to relate with the experiences of others, you want to relate and resonate with whatever is happening in other African countries also. So even after that trip, I realized that I still need to know how other African countries were running their spaces, how are they driving inclusion of women in the tech space, in the business, in the leadership space. And then later I got a chance to visit other more hubs in Nigeria. But then so far for Africa, I think I've only visited hubs in really Ethiopia and then Nigeria. And I can tell you that the work that we are doing at Women in Africa was influenced by experiences that I gained personally from these places, from Ethiopia, about 2 different hubs, and then in Nigeria, about 3 other different hubs. I'm looking at the possibility to collaborate, the opportunities to be able to explore some of the best practices and some of these hubs. So learning from them how they are able to shape their ecosystem, how they are able to collaborate with key players in their ecosystem to drive innovation, and then transferring it down to Ghana. So I felt that going to these African countries actually opened my eyes, and it helped me much more, than when I visited Germany to visit the other ones. Now I'm looking at the power of collaboration. The hubs are free or are able to move freely even to some of these African countries without any restrictions to explore the markets, to even for the startups, and then even to explore best practices, explore potential opportunities for them. It was really going to even help me to have skill. Because first of all, it opens your eyes, and most of the challenges we are facing are quite similar. when you look at Nigeria and Ghana, there are some similar challenges. And then once you are able to explore how they are able to solve them, you are able to translate those learnings into what we are doing in Ghana. Now, for the startups, we are exploring various market opportunities for them. We have very amazing products and innovations coming from these young women here in Ghana. But then, every time you are talking about expansion, then you realize that there is restriction. Restriction when it comes to tariffs, when it comes to trade regulations, when it comes to even getting the right certifications to get your products ready to be able to scale becomes a challenge because of some of these restrictions across other African countries. But any fellow African countries cannot also have an advantage of exploring the kind of products or innovation that are coming from Ghana. Then how then are we scaling? How then are we growing? So for all perhaps, we are looking at exploring best practices, exploring potential partnerships and collaborations across, shared learnings, and even in terms of research, getting to understand from their context and from their perspective and scaling it down to Ghana. And then also exploring market opportunities for the startup that we work with to be able to expand and then explore some of these markets that are available in the 54 countries and even more. So those are some of the opportunities that from where I sit, I feel that we can be able to tap into. And that is why the hubs are really interested in looking at how we can get the best of the after.
Thank you so much, Doctor. We have another open collective about the body, but I'm going to what this year of the story. I want to what do you say? What are your ideas? It sounds like this is something that we can do. On the two examples I have seen in we are going something. Majority of the members are not educated, so are languages. So how relevant is contact for businesses that actually we are not as good as the we are not as good as the this unfortunately really relevant for us and can we take advantage of because majority of us are members.
Thank you very much for that brilliant question. Is there something that we throw back to every business to ask how relevant AFCAT is to me, but today we are throwing to me, and I would like to answer. So the answer is a big yes. Just as it's relevant to Casablanca, the Gandons and all of them that are able to do the simulation trade, it is relevant for you business. So before I even talk about the relevance, let me ask this question on these things. If you say you're a small business for that reason, oh, I don't have the necessary resources to be able to trade within the continent, let me stay in commercially. When a big shoe company or any other company comes from Benin or any country and is trading, what might affect you? Because they're going to take away your money. So that one we don't tell you that it's relevant for you. But more for that you allow people to yes, not even within your jurisdiction, but outside is relevant. That is one. The second thing is that who doesn't want to have a big market? You see, a lot of times, one thing I realize about the big market is that when you are selling in one area, those are shown. You see, every young guy who has 10,000 dollars, because he says nothing. So the market becomes true. A lot of people who are here, and I go to account. There's one thing that is for new is tutu. Everybody goes to tutu. Ask anybody like that, I want to start a new and say, oh, where am I shopping tutu? Yes, it's true that everybody knows that if I want to do a but how do I get in the market? You need to ensure that the market goes to everywhere around. So the fact that we have choked the market that we don't divert, we don't innovate. Then that tells you that you have 1.3 million and you need to go find customers or businesses in them because I want to also sell. All that I need to do is okay, so where do they need my service? Nigeria, I'm going to Nigeria. If we're being short on from here, like we are and the people that's really we need to buy added value share battery. They will not buy because if you want to make the service because why? We have to have it. But if you need to come out to buy because we don't have it. The same thing. So in the market you are looking at, the competition and the market. We definitely want to have a lot of people buying your thing and few people buying. So it is important. And I know a lot of my young entrepreneurs, but we have enough to go as a video authority. What we tell you about why you being to you can you haven't finished the market. Why you are having nothing. You understand? I have it to a point. The problem is that what you are introducing and where they are, people don't want. So are you telling me that they should just be there? No, they also want to go. Yeah. So if the people in Ghana don't want what they are producing, then they should try the Nigerian market. You should try the Nigerian market, the Turkey market. And if you have your guys and for business, one way is like what the source of is coming from. Okay. Those of you who was coming from Kumasi, iPhone was not a big issue. As a member of the Somba, he said that the people buy from. I told you, they want to go and do something like that. Do the shoe here, don't take the factory out. Do the shoe here, so those of you know the money, we someone here just so go to where your market is and people come. So that is it. The market driven alone, allowing you as a small business or AMC is very important. Aside that, the investment is coming up. Which young business doesn't need investment to grow? You need. Also Bank has small businesses. They are saying you have they're saying small businesses. Because what the AFCNG want to do is not only for big ticket businesses. It's for someone who don't even have the money at all. That is why a whole is developed on youth and women. That is just one thing that has got the about the women because they know we don't. So we decide we're going to if you're a woman in business and you register with AfriConEu, we're going to help you take your product to Nigeria. And that if you are that helpful and you want to go with AfriConEu, give you the support to trade. And you don't want to be a leader, you are taking your hand. It's not less a trade. So if you produce and let's say your quantity is small, maybe 10 shoes, I'm using shoes because I'm not wearing shoes. So if you have 10 shoes that you produce, you may not qualify to send, it doesn't look reasonable to send 10 shoes to Nigeria. Your cost alone will take the whole profit. So what if you do the come and come back in the house? Another person also wants to come and do that. Within 1 year, they are able to have, let's say, over 100 shoes. And they are going to transfer those shoes to the white market to sell for you. So I think as a young person, you are here, but you are still able to trade. These are not part of, I mean, how to give the mind back. So I will ask, but these are the things that you should be very, very careful about AfriConEu. And then the number one end with is that whether you like it or not, there is going to be competition. So whether you are small or big, nobody can see. You think they are coming to Central Mentos, you're somebody who's struggling. If you go and so go and tell my mother that AfriConEu will affect her. Because she said the Mentos in their hands. And so Mentos are coming. So it's a competition for it. Now, first we used to say that don't come to Ghana, don't come to Ghana. Because of this, you can't do that again. Because your country has already given you an expectation that not only big tomatoes is grown in Burkina Faso, don't get it. So now, to become a right, most of the massive will you see them coming to. So yeah. That is it. So whether small or big is going to affect.
So now we see whether small or big. In fact, ultimately, we have to buy $100, but we expect it. Now, most of our small businesses, we work in house. And one was talking about it's not the house work, it's a part of our schools here. Probably count around one. A lot of house. The first one. The representative of the house network. We now know that we need to talk about the work. You say in a situation where our influence and staff like that house is for mission. And then talk about gratification. Talk about everything. And how to start with it. What are you doing? Damage continuous work. So what are you doing? What are you doing? know what? House effectively educate startups, and startups know when to start to take advantage of others. We really interested in knowing that. Thank you very much for all this. I mean, if people have used it better. Before I come to what the House Network is doing, I want to address some high-level issues, because these are also areas of policy. You need to be able to have the enabling environment, the enabling policy, and that will anchor these beautiful issues that before is good or after is good. It has a lot of potential for startups, especially young people, women-led startups. However, let me go from take over from where Albert is. The fact that there are 54 countries in Africa who have ratified. So essentially, all EU member countries have ratified, with the exception of Mauritania. The top of Mauritania, they have the Saharan African Republic that is trying to get a republic status. However, we have fewer number of countries that have ratified. And what it means to ratify is to accept or to sign to all the instruments of the IFTA, including instruments around making sure that products from startups and other entrepreneurs are able to traverse the African continent. Again, ratification will be committing to setting up national strategies and national agencies that will facilitate IFTA adoption. Now, we find out that 34 have ratified, meaning that of 54, you have only 34, 20 countries have not ratified. So even we talk about having over a trillion or 3.something trillion market, we still have a long way to go in terms of having a lot more of our countries sign up to the policy and making sure that their markets are available. There's a long way to go. And I think that's where entities like the Ghana Hubs Network at the continental level, AfriLabs, are coming to play in terms of how do we get more of our national governments to sign on to ratify, and beyond that, formulate their national strategies. Because we only have less than 10 countries have national strategies. What it means is that when we espouse how good IFTA is, the market is still very small. It's just 9 countries. So if we have 9 countries, it means we have a very smaller market. It means the regional markets are even bigger than the continental markets. So you have national governments who are concentrating on their regional markets, like ECOWAS, right? The PRODESA, the UAC, and others. So what we need to do is to understand, for ecosystem players, to understand what it takes to develop national strategies, because we can't only leave it to government. We need to be able to know which countries form the 9 who have developed their national strategies. But we encourage more of who are the traditional partners. If I relate to Ghana, for instance, who are the traditional partners or the trading partners of Ghana within ECOWAS? And we influence to make sure that as we are trading partners, they also develop their national strategies. But we get ecosystem players within the AfriLabs to be able to engage the national governments there in terms of the issue of capacity. Then we're able to help support. We know the AfriLabs, there are a lot of experts around who can support this process. But we need to take that the focus at that level, so that we can make that big market that we pray for a reality. At the moment, it's just 9 countries who have developed their national strategy. What it means is that 9 countries are sort of making sure that their immigration policies, their custom policies are aligned towards in the next decade, having a situation where 90% tariff reduction in the next decade. It is able to have less 9 countries is difficult. But at the coming down to Ghana at our level, what we've been doing since 2021, when post-COVID, was to explore the
the country and some entrepreneurs, startups, and other ecosystem players across the country doing that with our partners. So what we realized was that in the middle sector, especially that's where we concentrate as a pilot, in the middle sector and in the coastal areas, when you look at, and our concentration was on indigenous businesses, because that's where you have a lot of women-led businesses. So those in the informal sector, those in processing, agro-processing, those who are into weaving, those who are into other, making of herbal products, making of cosmetic products, and other digitally enabled services. But let's remember that IFTA is in two parts. There's the service part where, or skills part where myself or any of us on the panel can move freely into other African countries that have ratified the IFTA and also developed their national strategies and have been able to normalize their custom procedures and immigration procedures. So that somebody from here can easily go and work in Kenya, can go and work in Burkina Faso or any other place. And anyone. Why it is important because helps churn out a lot of skills. We are training and training and training. So if we are not engaging at that level where we get a lot more of our national governments to ratify and then move on to the next stage of making sure that services and skills can move freely across the country, when it becomes a challenge. So that's what we identify. There are a lot of people who have skills. They want to be able to earn for their skills. Who have technical skills, technology skills, emerging tech skills, processing skills that they want to be able to share. They've identified in other countries. But because that policy is not being implemented, I don't know if it becomes a challenge. Then technical services. What we identified is that we need to be able to work with partners, and here I'm making an informal partnership request with Hyperspace and your partners, AfriConEu, so that we can be able to help set up IFTA across the 66 hubs in Ghana. Now, what we do is the hubs like Hyperspace will have a one-stop shop collaborating with the Ghana Export Promotion Council, collaborating with the customs, all the other agencies and the IFTA Secretary, including the National Secretary, making sure that here becomes a one-stop shop, startups and entrepreneurs can come here and access services that enables them to be IFTA ready. But what does it mean to be IFTA ready? To make sure that you have your rules of origin certificate, you're able to export, you have the skills to be able to export, you know the ability to be able to use to do that, and then you know that people are continental African systems, payment systems that are driving digital innovation. And so you're able to use those platforms to be able to enhance your business. So that's what we want to be able to do now. From what we did in 2021, we are calling out to partners to be able to help us to set up those things. Beyond that, this, and then also a program that we are planning, which is the IFTA on Wheels. IFTA on Wheels. Okay. So you remember we did the ecosystem in 2019, we did the 25 years of wow. And what we did was a policy partnership. It was a bus that was moving from all different capitals and some of these district capitals, filled with innovators, entrepreneurs, startup founders, experts, basically engaging on entrepreneurship policy, innovation policy. And myself and Sharif, we are part of the technical committee that is helping on the startup policy. And we found out that engagement also formed part of the inputs, the feedback that enabled the drafting of the startup policy. And so we want to embark on a new one. Yes, that we are not just in the past moving around and having fun, but we are engaging with policy actors across the country and generating feedback. We want to be able to have a similar one where we move from 4 regional capitals, engage at that level, engage hubs, mark IFTA ready businesses and startups. So if the person is IFTA ready, they go through a process of building capacity, and then we are ready to be able to export with the right support of technical services, access to innovative financing and market access. And so we're able to do that. So we map, we're able to build capacity, we're able to engage on policy, and then be able to integrate the ecosystem. We believe that with all of these regional engagements, metropolitan engagements, and continental engagements, we need to go down. We need to go down to the districts at that level, make it a people's movement, a grassroots movement. Let a lot of people know through localized engagements at the grassroots where they have to take the lead at that level and engage their stakeholders within their localities. And let them know about Asia and let them know about opportunities, opportunities on market day, their businesses, and opportunities in helping to support them so that they can be able to export within the market. But more importantly, that we gather feedback at the localized level and inform us. Otherwise, then the policy framework and development will be at high level. Once we do this and we have interaction at the local level, we generate feedback that can help the National Secretariat of IFTA bring the right secretariat so that we can be able to enhance the national strategy. But then we can also share such experiences that we develop from such a program at AfriConEu. And then AfriConEu can take it on the continental level with AU, with other governments, and ensure that a lot more of such engagements are done to get more of our national governments to develop their national strategies and open up their markets so that we can be able to explore some of these beautiful initiatives that we talked about earlier. Thank you.
How can you think about it? Well, I think we're going to continue. Going from what we are ourselves, and we talk a lot about service ability. Our first is people are proposing when we talk about programs and things, and services is free. Now, OTBN, you work with an application for Africa, and I know you work in 5 African countries, Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria. So, remember wherever you from yourself, you will. And then we have a technology base, which probably sounds more like services. And I know organizations of Uganda are doing in recent. What I'd like to go from you is a twofold. One, how is Africa fits your work? Because you seem to be Africa food and do work with Africa. So how that fits in your work you do? And secondly, your work and your research output and things, what startup looking for. And you foster collaboration between startups across the world country. If I am a startup or have a space, and I'm looking to export my services to Nigeria, to Tanzania, Uganda, and the rest of the other organizations that we work with, how will you help us?
Thank you. So I'll take the first question. In 2017, I was on the internet and I saw an ad for a women entrepreneurship program. So I decided to take advantage of it. And luckily, I was selected. I was part of the 20 people. Which organization brought up this project? It was ATBN. I joined that program and I was very young by then. I joined and ATBN trained me on how to build your business, no matter how small it is, even if it is paper you want to sell, ATBN taught me how to do that. So as Albert said, how is AFTA going to affect our work as ATBN? ATBN is already supporting so many startups to bring up their ideas or their businesses to the best they can be. So AFTA is opening doors to us to be able to enter more of these countries and reach many people just like you. How ATBN was able to get to me. And with the technology aspect, most of the time we feel when we say technology, it's only about the programmers, it's only about data scientists. But social media is also technology. I believe you are all following me. And ATBN's work includes all of this training in what we do. So as a business, you learn how to get to people outside your region using technology. And one challenge most startups, especially Ghanaian startups, face is access to contact in different countries. So ATBN's work can help you learn how to use social media or all of these accessible tools to get contact with other nations, to get people, how you network with other people. So once you join the community through a once in a while alumni event, you can get to meet other people who are in different countries. And through conversations or deliberately asking for connections, you can get into some of these markets. So as a startup, can you please help me with the second question again? Okay. All right, are you following me? Yeah. So let me use, does anyone sell Kente here? No one, shea butter, okay, Nafisa is in. All right, so Nafisa produces shea butter, and Nafisa needs to use technology to find contacts in Nigeria. So Nafisa goes online, searches for people, then through the AFCFTA program, Nafisa gets someone in Nigeria to buy. Technology needs it right there. So don't think technology is something big that you cannot have access to. You can use your phone. You don't even need a laptop. You can use your phone to get these contacts that you want. And then in relation to this question on research, so through some of these programs, we are able to connect with entrepreneurs, talk to them one-on-one, and get to know where there are gaps. And then we find solution to these gaps. So it means that as AFTA has come, we'll be able to go into many more countries, aside the 5 main ones we work in now, and get in touch with more entrepreneurs, know what you are looking for, know how you want us to help you, and then we'll get our research completed, published, and we have so many people who look up to our work because of the excellence that comes from it. Are you with me? So to the young people here, I want to tell you, technology is not a big thing. If you know you like Nsasawa, let me calm down so we can get it. If you know you like Nsasawa, if you know you like, just give me examples. Aha. Go to the market. If it's 50 CDs you have, buy it. Learn how to package it. Small. You take your phone, you take a picture, you put it on a social media account. Utilize the technology to your advantage. Utilize it. Thank you.
Well, I know the audience will have questions, and I'll give you the opportunity to ask our panelists your questions. But just after you compile your question, let me ask 1 or 2 more questions, and then I'll hand over to you to ask your question. There's a local saying that if I translate it, means every good meat is bound by it. And no bow is a very sad part of the meat. So far, this actors found all positive, all glamour, all great, all beautiful, and all that. But I was caution from but in as much as we are saying that it opens a market to 1.something million people, our market is also open, which means other people will come. So that's one of maybe the potential risk. But now I want to point it to our analysts, because what should we be wary of in terms of access? Are there only potential negative implications on us here in Ghana and as startups because of AFTA? And if there are any, what can we start to do to mitigate this effect? So I want to start with you on this, and then we'll go to Adra.
Thank you very much. Well, you are right. As much as the IFTA or the AFTA has a lot of benefits, there are potential challenges and dangers. And one of the dangers was the reason why the rules of origin was introduced, so that we don't have a situation where because
Now there's a bigger market in Africa. We can produce in many of these markets and then take advantage of the policy to share at reduced tariffs across the continent. You can have anybody coming into Africa to do that. The rules of origin entails that the raw material that you use for that product should originate from the producing country. So we could have, even though we could have a situation where a shoe manufacturer from Benin can come to Ghana, but the rules of origin states clearly in terms of where the producing material should come from. If you flip it around, you see that it also has some opportunities. Of course, if you are here in Ghana and your capacity is built, if you are here in capacity and your capacity is built, you've taken advantage of national strategies within the inter-countries and you are exporting. So you are in Ghana, you are exporting to the Nigerian market. That's a huge market. You'll be making some money. That's what Asapo is all over in that area. You make a lot of money. So you're looking at how maybe your products run in your markets, but really it's about capacity. And I think that, for instance, I want to concentrate on the areas of the indigenous businesses, the informal sector. So, for instance, share butter, it's about time that we use very innovative ways to be able to document, build capacity, and then also protect the intellectual property around these garments and or these products. For instance, Kente has philosophical meanings. It's for business, but it has philosophical meanings. It has certain knowledge systems that need to be protected. And sometimes the intellectual property regime that we have does not make it possible. We need flexible intellectual property regimes so that our cocoa with this distinctive taste, a lot of work has been done around using geolocations to be able to say that cocoa that comes from the geographical area of Ghana would attract a premium price and is known to be from Ghana. We use geolocations to use that. So you are building capacity. Once you do that, premium prices mean cocoa farmers and entrepreneurs get to earn more, and then they can even add value and export within Africa. Same as shea butter. When you go to the Upper East, for instance, the Busa people, they say that their shea butter is the best. But how do we know? You know, they have, because they have distinctive ways. Upper East. Well, what I'm saying is very, 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 there's some excitement. What I'm saying is that, so the Busa people say yes is the best, because they have distinctive ways of doing it. And they have ancient knowledge systems that help them to be similar to people do. So we need to be able to protect that. We need to be able to document that, and our national government should be interested in doing that. So that's how you're able to, if you build capacity, you'll not be afraid of maybe share butter produce from Mali coming into your system. Because the only way of preparing the share butter in that area will be different from one that comes beyond Congo. So that's the focus. When people talk about the dangers, I look at capacity. We need to be able to build our capacity. We need to, especially in areas where you have a lot more people working. So share butter, you have a lot more women in certain geographical areas working. So if you are able to build a capacity and protect the knowledge around it, invest in systems, then you're making sure that premium produced share butter from Ghana, makes it go across Africa. Well, and I think that's not something that I think the focus should be on. And that's why the Ghana House Network is building the capacity of hubs across the country, and also coming up with programs that I think your partners will be interested. And I think Sharif's organization will also be interested, so that we're able to work together and ensure that we build more capacity and we open up access for a lot more of our startups. Not just the startups who let's say in this room, but the startups also in the informal sector, like what Princess was talking about. Maybe those were other sellers. Maybe there's people here in Ghana, some people from some area. It's very distinctive. We need to be able to document that. We need to be able to use flexible means of intellectual property protection to be able to do that and say that this patent is from Ghana.
And so it's we'll be able to help in that direction. More importantly, what we're looking at capacity, we're also looking at the raw material origination. So for instance, in the contain the food that we want, you know that most of the raw material does not originate from Africa. So it means that you cannot trade within Eastern. If you cannot show that your trade comes from, say, Bamako, or comes from France, or the way. We need to be able to build capacity and use technologies from CSI that are able to produce more silk through the silk technology, produce our own cotton, and then have a thriving young industry where we can use that to support our businesses and our startups within that sector. We know that there are startups in the tea and food industry that are coming up with very innovative products. And they cannot trade within by the way their materials are originating from. We cannot trade. We need to be able to address those issues. That's really good. Now let's take a few questions from our audience. After, let's start with first one. Who was a particular person on the panel you want to address it to that point?
And the father is still progress concern because it's in the very constant action. Yeah, thank you so much for this question. I have a few questions. First of all, I want the study to clarify the rules of origin state that it must come from Africa, not necessarily Ghanaian must come from Ghana. I want that one sequence. So as long as it's coming from Africa, we're eligible. And Sharif also mentioned products that have to be assembled and kept for over a month or up to a month. And I was thinking, sitting here and thinking like a businesswoman, and I said, no way. Because I always make this know that before this AfriConEu came, there was the unofficial one, which is still ongoing. And then the way this AfriConEu is structured is like it's going to more or less help push niche markets. While the large market, I mean, the common markets still go, because even as we sit here, this thing does not really impact most business because they can easily go and pay their way and get their stuff done. So we should also look at that. And how ready is Ghana? We were talking about raw materials. It's no secret that we have people from Nigeria and other people coming into our country, buying out the coconuts, buying out the shea butter. But so I'm always like, if the Ghanaian government doesn't sit up, the time will come that we will have nothing to show for the businesses they don't really want to go and do business. And when I'm writing you all at CAPS, I'm wondering that none of you spoke about the master platform, which is where the algorithm bank has established, where we do the know your customer, the due diligence and access to finance, where prospective participants or people who want to take advantage of the AfriConEu actor, that's why we really like to call them. Can involve and have all the due diligence, because this is one thing, the risk of selling. For instance, I have somebody in Kenya who buys my hair oil. She's a person I sell. I don't know who buys facial products. I'm still being okay. But if you do not also have, take this and then involve some of your startups, then you are, it's like you are all part of their own. So whatever we are talking about this, let's also do the due diligence as part, and let us really onboard our startups onto the.
What I like about Periscope is that because I don't have a full panelist now, and that's so inside process. And for me, I really like the contribution that they're all used to the overall from Africa, because my heart was used to the white food, or the issue has to be just focus so much for that. And the insights from everything back. President has said it, if you don't know one bank, put your phone and Google it. Make use of the technology to be able to know these kind of things as you go them. Then you also know how to take advantage of that. Any other question? I just remember. Please tell us your name and you can
Hi,
make it.
my name is Steve Paul. I'm the co-founder of Property Fidelity Services. We are online platform where Africans in the diaspora remotely manage their portfolio. So in simple terms, by the Ghanaian language, we are professional customer services. This one. My question goes out to the two gentlemen. I think we have a better understanding of the aspects, so I'll direct them to them. In the other discussion, they mentioned the country of origin, and I'm looking at a service technology-based business. Our technology is in-house. We build our technology in-house, but there are some key features of our technology we have to import from China. For instance, the body-worn camera that we propose to use DJI from China, and the same drone, civilian drone is DJI from China. So does it affect our capacity to expand to other African countries, because we earmarked certain African countries within the West Africa sub-region were expand subject to our performance in Ghana within the shortest possible period. So I want to better understand that, because the conversation wasn't around on products, eliminating services in technology. Thank you.
No, so thank you. You're respectful very well, right?
Yes.
So first of all, what I want to let you know is that the service protocol was started last year, and they are yet to complete it. That one I'll let you know first. But then to talk about your certificate of origin. So the law is that 75% of the composition of the food, if it's a product, should come from this origin. So if it's Ghana, it should come from that. But as you are importing something from China, what does it make the product not take that? So all that we are saying is that, so I want to like it to a certain example. So let me say, maybe for it, I get shoes. So maybe you are importing the whatever, you guys know them from Italy. But then the whole leather and everything is done in Ghana. And it meets the 75%. It's a Ghanaian product. Contractor says it's a Ghanaian product, right? But you and I know that the contractor parts, all the parts are mostly imported. But there's a justification that some of them are done in Ghana. So you want to, as far as you can be able to justify that 72% of the raw material is from Ghana, then you are qualified for the certificate of origin. Some people are saying, oh, so what happens? I have to import. We know we don't have the capacity, we don't have all the tools we need. So then definitely you bring some from Europe, and then it's allowed. But for your service, we'll give you more details when the protocol is completed. For the service, I'm yet to get to understand the protocol level and what the aggregation will be. But we all know that mostly with service provision, there is no cap to it. Because y'all can be running a consulting firm where 4 of them, the last time I had a meeting or invited to a stakeholder engagement, if y'all is running a consulting firm, somebody asks the same question, and 4 of them are like non-Ghanaians. Can you also front it as a service? And that can be able to go to Nigeria based on the AfCFTA? This was a question. And then the answer we got was that there is a yes and no. Because if a huge number of y'all's team are foreigners, then y'all is not qualified to say that you want to benefit from AfCFTA. But assume it's only y'all providing maybe service to us. Y'all can set up a hub in Nigeria and provide service. But then, like I said, after whole protocol, some of them are taking long. The booths were easy to do, so that's why they started with it. Now they are doing the services. So I hope when the protocol is out, we'll be able to understand all of this and we can share more in later. Thank you so much. Let's take one last question.
Okay, thank you. My name is Charity, and I'm the founder for Vital Marketing Company. I have some questions. Considering the bureaucratic, I'll merge them. Considering the bureaucracy of getting business documentation in Ghana, such as FDA and even business and registration, we all know how difficult it is. So how easy is it to get the AFTA documentation? And secondly, those of us who are producing highly perishable products, how are we able to transport our products to African countries? Is there preparations or applications of people who are into highly perishable products? And then how are you able to get our products to our targeted markets outside the country?
Two other questions we do have a basket. We'll take the first one. How easy it is to get a certificate of origin? Who wants to do that? So in just 30 seconds, how easy it is?
So at the moment, it's not easy. Yes, I will not sit here and lie. It is said that within 24 hours you should get it, but it's a big lie. The reason is that you mentioned some of them. If you are producing a product that needs FDA, GSA, it takes a long time to get a certification before you get a certificate of origin. So it is not as it's supposed to be at the moment, and I can't sit here and lie. So it's not easy at all. I remember we worked on some people 6 good months before they got their certificate of origin. So it's not easy at all. But then maybe we'll talk about that when we get into some of the answers.
Yes, the internet will sort of help address this challenge because that's where perhaps with them, the collaboration with the FDA, with the GSA, and all of that. Just like you have your GIZ office here, and they are doing the technical. It's the same thing for the internet. So like this, the startups and business. Let's do analysis a round of applause. And thank you also for listening to us and giving to your question. And thank you so much. Now this one will hand over and return to my own.
Thank you so much to Albert and the team. Thank you, our amazing panelists. Please, you can have your seats right here in the front. What do we so AfriConEu? Africa, are you tired? AfriConEu. Digital innovation. Yes. So if you listen to the panel discussion, then you know that Africa is coming together for the digital innovation. And as Madam Patricia said, your phone is here. So there is no barrier now. You know, I'm a digital champion, right? I'm an ambassador for digital, anything digital. So take your phones, let's not go to Twitter, let's do some tweets. Use AfriConEu. Oh, let's take our phones. Like, let me see your phones up. Like, let me see it. Raise your phones, raise your phones. Let's do some tweets, please. Raise your phones, those are the I can't see you. Okay, now let's go to Twitter. It's now called X, right? Yes. Let's go to X. Take a selfie, you're goofy. And then say something. You are you enjoying the program? Yes. So now write it and tweet. Use the hashtag AfriConEu and tag AfriConEu and then have a space. Let's do that right now. Take your phones and let's do that. Take your phones and let's do that. Please. We are tweeting. We are tweeting. Tweet. We want to trend. We want the whole world to know that AfriConEu is happening right here in Ghana. So let's tweet. Let's tweet. Take pictures. Take groupies. Take selfies. Are you doing that? AfriConEu. Digital innovation. Thank you very much. Now, the next session that we are going to have is a very interactive session. And we are going to do what we call the mapping. And I will have here with me Louis and then Gideon. They are going to take us through this mapping where we are going to map our expertise among others. So they are going to explain. That is where the main bootcamp starts. Are you ready? Yeah. Feel your energy. So this is where the team bonding and the teams, everything about it starts. So whatever team that we put you in, then you are pushing to be among the first three, right? Yes. So this is the part where in Nigeria they will say, shine your eyes, shine your eyes. Okay, enjoy it.
So let's start defining the teams, and we are going to say the names of the participants and the respective team, the location of the names. So team one, we are going to call Constance, Francis, and Trim. Can you please stand up just for us to know? Yeah, just stand up when I mention your name. And then Dr. Sadu, Fred Pageman. Then Gabriel shoot at the okay. All right. Yeah. So let's team one. Now for team two. Yeah, team two we have Augustine Tete Opoku Opare, sorry. All right. And then we have Desmond working. Right. Then we have Rebecca, Africa. Rebecca, right. Then we have Faustino Koku. Faustina. Okay. Then we have Hayford. All right. Linda. And then Abuyinga. Rose. Okay. Good. So that's team two. Let's move on to team three. So team three, we have Opoku. Ready? Yeah. We have Asamoah Osbets. Asamoah Osbets. Okay. We move on. Press mark here. Okay. Then you have to stand so that they see you. Then Salamatu Sahiru. Salamatu. Who is Salamatu? Oh, what's your surname? There's Salamatu Sahiru too. Okay, then you take me to that. Then Akwate Dina. Okay. Good. Then Francis Kauko. All right, so we know team three. Thank you. You can sit now. Thank you. Now team four. Team four, Power. Adam. Okay, good. Then Lillian Kutawan. Okay, then we have Emmanuel. Is it Ahmed? Emmanuel. Yes, yes, that's you. Okay, right. Lillian Kutawan. Oh, okay, you are up already. Sandra. Okay, then Ahmed. Kanibi. Garba. Okay. Then we have Naomi Amwa. Okay. Then Patricia. Oh, okay, you shot in everything. All right. So that's team four. Now we are going to team five. Right? Vida. Okay, Vida is here. Then Joy Ofu. Okay, good. Then we have Sheila Agundure. Okay, very good. Then Mugabe. Okay, we have Mugabe in Ghana. Joyce Napoli. Okay. Then questions can take also. Okay. Right. Then we have Mary. All right, Mary.
Okay, so we move on to 26. Stephanie Bonsu. Right. Then Gloria as a young. Okay, very good. Then we have Foster. So which one do we have? This one is A-Z-G-Y-A-M. That's you. That's you. Right. Then Agnes Apori. Apori. Please stand. Then we have Charity Apati. Then we have Abigail. Woodman. Okay, stand here at the back. That's good. Then from Monster. All right, that's good. Team 7. You can sit down now. Team 7. Augustine Winter. Winter, okay. Then the N is missing. Please stand. Like that. Yeah. Then Alice Wajak. Okay. Then Dauda. That's Isa. Okay. Emilia. All right. Then Gloria Ade. Yeah. Okay. Now you are 8.
Team 7.
Yeah, that's team 7. Right. So now we have 7 teams.
Now we would like to invite the facilitators to come here on the stage and to present themselves for the review. So Joe, Eunice, Patience and Promise, Peace, Triumph, please can you go up the stage? No, Eunice. Yes, it's one.
Come here, move there.
So now I'm going to ask you for the facilitators to present themselves and a little bit of address of themselves. So we are going to start with Patience.
Hi. Good afternoon. My name is Patience Abraham, and I'm from Tanzania. I work for Boon Innovation Hub, where we support the innovation ecosystem with specific data innovation spaces. And I am so happy to be in Ghana and oh, apologies. Never mind. Okay, fine. I work for Boon Innovation Hub, and we are supporting startup and innovation spaces in Tanzania. I am so looking forward to working with my team. Kindly let's learn together. Please be cooperative. If you have questions, don't be shy. I'll be willing to work with you and support you guys. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Eunice. I'm one of the directors of ATBN. You have Aria from my colleague in the panel. So we work with startups, supporting them on how to leverage technology to grow their business. I've had a couple of businesses myself, one which failed dramatically and one which is going okay. So I'm looking forward to working with my team, develop their idea. And I have a lot to share, both for failure and successes. I think failure was sometimes our best teacher. So I'm looking forward to, innovating and hopefully sparking something that we plant a seed that will one day grow into a big old tree. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Peace. I'm Nigerian. I work with Emerging Communities Africa. We're a non-profit that focuses on using tech to solve problems. And we are very concerned with grassroots innovation. From the panel session, there's been lots of internationalization, grassroots innovation, and the rest of it. I look forward to conversing with my team members and also be able to provide solutions to a problem statement. Thank you. What you say, I'm from Uganda. I'm very happy to be in Uganda. Just to show that international event of this year. Hello, everyone. Hello. EU. All right, so I'm Triumph, and as Peter said, we work together as American Communities. And I'm from Nigeria also. So I'm definitely looking forward to working with you. Yes, and let's get it done.
Hi, I'm Joe Gaylord. I am originally from the US, but based in Italy. And I'm here working with DPixel. We are an innovation agency connected to the largest private bank in Italy. And we work on a range of levels with startups. We run incubator programs, we run innovation hubs. We do open innovation programs with large corporates. We do investment advisory for various funds within Italy. I personally work a lot with social entrepreneurship and social innovation, especially connected with how to tell your story, how to communicate the change that you're trying to create in the world, and how to really communicate the story that you're trying to tell. Okay. No, that's something else.
So, hi everyone, how are you? Hi, okay. My name is Luis. I'm from another class. We're from AfriConEu. I'm Portuguese, so Portugal. I love Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay. And I have a class in the Portuguese consultancy firm that is focused on European projects and European funding programs. And we are also focusing on boosting innovation with the companies, SMEs, and fostering the digital ecosystem. Me personally, I have orientation, and I'm really looking forward to work with my team and to share ideas and cultural things. So thank you so much, and let's go.
My name is Albert. I think my team will only have 2 people managing the team. So it's me and Promise. Promise at the back. You can see her with your hands. Yes. So what do we do this Promise? Promise is from Tony Hub from Tanzania. He's very good. He will handle the team very well. And we're doing the team for the team.
So now, it's the moment for us to pick a paper and decide which team are we going to be a facilitator. So let's see. I'm going to start with process. Please get a paper. Where's your seat? Okay. So now, please. Team two. Where's team two? What? So now, please just. So team 5, where is team 5? That's right. Team 7. Okay, now it's my turn.
So feel free. Okay. So now that you know who's going to facilitate your team, we are going to the next activity, which I think it's the lunch activity. I will pass the word to Naomi. And after the lunch, we are going to start working with teams. William is going to present the BootCamp, and then we will start discussing about each team is going to discuss with the facilitator the challenges that they may want to address and the projects. So I will pass the word to Naomi. Hello. Hello. It looks like when it gets into lunchtime, people's energy gets up. But let's triumph over hunger, right?
Yes.
So with a loud voice, respond to this. AfriConEu. AfriConEu. Digital innovation. Double their name for them. Okay, right. So it's great that we are all into different groups, right?
Yeah.
The idea is that we are going to use the design thinking methodology, right, to find a solution to some of the common problems that we find around us. But we are focusing on a particular topic or theme. The theme is this, and that's the challenge, right? That's how can we, as citizens of Asante, right, citizens here in Ghana, take advantage of the AfCTA, right? That has been explained right now, making it easier for us to connect to other African markets. Take advantage of that to bring in more investments, okay? And the investments, first focusing on the investors across Africa. Secondly, the diaspora network. You know, now there are a lot of diaspora people that think that they should come back to Africa and invest into Africa. And then also by extension to the investors in Africa. Is it clear enough?
Yeah.
So we are looking at as individuals and now as teams, right? Because we are going to work together as teams. How can we take advantage of the Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement, right? To bring in more investments. First from the African investors, second from the diaspora networks, and then third from the European investors. Is that clear? So we are going to look at the condition we have. Why is it that we don't have so much investment coming to us? How many of us have businesses here that need investment?
All of us.
I think some people want to stand. So now with your facilitators, we are going to identify some of the problems why the investments are not coming as we all desire, right? And then together as a team, you can create a solution that you think can make it possible for investment to flow freely to us, taking advantage of the AfCFTA, and then also the diaspora networks, and then the EU investors. I think it's clear now. All right, thank you. I will leave it now. So.
Okay, so now what we are going to do is that we are going to find our team leads and then our supports. So we are having 3 teams on my left, 3 teams on my right, and the last team will go under the canopy. So team 7 and your team, with a round of applause, where is team 7. The team lead. Please, let's clap for them as they move there. So, and then we have team 1 here. Team 1, if I am team 1, stand beside me with your team lead. Team 1. Can we have the list again? We can mention them. Team 1. Team 1 can be here. And then if you are in team 2, let's come here. Yes, she gets a chief share. We'll bring you a table. Team 2. If you are in team 2, then we get team 3 here. This side. So if we, please, the team 3 people will use this side. Maxwell, can we get the tables coming in now so that we can visit? Team 3 here, team 4, and team 6. Team 4 here. The team 4 lead, team 4, and team 6 here. If we didn't get a team, don't worry. Kindly be at the registration desk. We'll get you a team. Team 6 here, team 5 here. Team 5 here. Team 5 here. Team 5 here. So first of all, do a lot around. We are going to do my channel. Also, if you don't have a team, we need you by the front desk so that we can get you a team. If you don't have a team, we need you by the front desk and we get you a team. If you don't have a team, we need you by the front desk so that we find you a team. So yes.
Albert and Promise. Okay. Nimefikisha mwenyekiti. Nimefikisha mwenyekiti. Bila noma kabisa. Umeona kama umeenda kuipata vile? Ungeenda kusema uko na hizo. Bibi anayeumwa.
We're gonna decide on the name of the so.
I just wanted to make them up with the price. Different of my listening service. Okay, I have a few minutes here. It's funny. I'll get you. Don't worry. We will close the photographers to join. We are good.
Always like get halfway through one of the steps. Okay, think about it for a day. But the idea is
No, we will take 20%. We can take it with photo and yeah, we will go with there. We will Sunday. Why not? Because we want to get connected and then we take it from there.
One group or not? Anna. Yes. So perhaps you can just tell me when you're starting. I don't So perhaps maybe if you can just say a few words, which are the problems you think that are avoiding the effects just for me to know the background about what
Don't stop and don't stop. Right. That's it. I'm looking for that's resources. And I say when we're doing and then there's an opportunity for young sports So first thing is, business almost more diaspora. Absolutely. Diaspora. And that's not
Part of our.
that Hello. Are we all? So, we know that lunch we have to start this session. This session should have started after lunch. So I'm giving the groups 5 minutes. Kindly wrap up where you are reached. Hello. Okay. Hello. Promise is here. Patient. So I'm giving each group 5 minutes to wrap up. Afterwards, we are all moving to the photo booth. We are going to some pictures and then we have lunch. All of us immediately we move from here to the photo booth. So let's do just 5 minutes wrap up. Then when after lunch you come and continue with it, right? Okay, so just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes.
I don't care with you. To understand the challenge. If I ask you to write, you will write down and understand. Like this will help you guys to come to the solution. So we have to take it serious. Like if that is down the challenge, we're not scared to write it. Because I want everybody to be able to see that. I don't care. Okay. Okay. Like, okay. Okay. Okay, so if we are all
And
Time out. I am the timekeeper. Okay. Time out. Coach time. Not your me sound. Coach time. Coach time.